Have you ever been driving along and all of a sudden you hit this big bump and you can feel your rear end just smash up into itself? Well, you need to add bump stops. So today we're going to be adding Timbren Bump Stops on the 5th Gen 4Runner. Welcome to Snail Trail 4x4, I'm Jimmy Jet. Today we're going to be installing the Timbren Bump Stops on the 5th Gen 4Runner, mainly because we want to prevent the shocks from bottoming out whenever we're hitting some major bumps. It also helps improve rear end sag when you have the vehicle loaded down or you're actually towing things. So the first thing we need to do is we need to take the tires and wheels off, which we've already done. And what we did here is we actually supported the frame and we supported the axle, and we drooped that rear axle down almost as far as it can go, so that'll give us the most room inside that wheel well possible. So this is your bump stop right here. It's got two 12mm bolts on that. You're going to just yank those two bolts off. This whole bump stop's going to come off. That's how we're going to assemble the other ones. Wow. So inside of here is actually a washer. So you got to make sure that you line up that washer, and then we are going to thread that in here. This might be the hardest part, figuring out how to send that down right in the right spot. I might use a magnet. We'll figure that out. So what I did is I put some Loctite on here because I didn't want it vibrating to get loose, and I'm using this magnet just to line it up and set it up into the right spot. You can give it a few twists until it stops, and then take the magnet off. And now that's a 17, so we're going to tighten that up. I have to. So the kit didn't come with lock washers, but I'm going to add some lock washers to this. So I'm going to put a lock washer in the middle of it. I'll put a washer down, then the lock washer. And it was 12mm bolts for the removal, but it's 14. The size is a 14 on the way up. So new hardware. And I wasn't able to fully tighten this up, but because it was spinning in my hand, but I think when we bolt this up, we'll be able to tighten it fully. There we go. This thing tightened up really nice once I was able to hold it in place. Snugged all three of the bolts up, and we are finished with this. Super easy install. We're going to do the other side. So it was a super simple install. We're happy with those. It's going to be a great improvement on drivability. I can already tell that those are so much taller, so it's going to have that cushion as it comes down, and whenever we hit those bumps at speed or putting a lot of weight in this vehicle, it's going to help out a lot. So thanks for watching. Hammer down on that subscribe button, and don't forget to check out, I've got a playlist right here of all the 4Runner installs that I've been doing, and you can watch my diff drop kit down here, which is a very important install to do if you've been lifting your vehicle. And don't forget, keep crawling.